welcome viewers to another Copenhagen. Oh, did you want to do it? Are you quiet?
Welcome viewers to another Copenhagen Battle Games video. I'm your host Morten.
And I'm Rob.
And this is episode 6 of
Battle Companies.
Yes. What is the story in this game with the orcs?
Well, after their nasty encounter with the dwarves...
Well, they beat me.
They did beat you, but ended up with a nasty wound on old Morgash.
Yeah, so he's a bit rusty now.
He's a bit rusty.
So let's see if he ends up not getting in the game.
Let's hope
That's
so.
going to be interesting. I hope so. He's not.
But yeah, so of course they're back on their way to take their loot to the Great Eye, and they meet someone on their way, don't they?
Yes, because they're just reaching the river, passing into Gondor. And if you remember in the movie, Gandalf rides with Pippin, and he says, "We've just passed into the realm of Gondor," and that's when he crosses a river. This is that river.
It's that one.
It's probably another point of the river, but it's that river. So, yeah, there are these Uruk-Hai who just beating up a guy and killing him, and then they see you, and they're like, "Oh, you should submit to me, because we're Uruk-Hai, we're better than you." And you're like, probably not.
Probably not.
So that's basically the scenario. And it's a contest of champions, and we'll show you how we set up in a moment, and then we'll we'll explain the rules too. So, yes. Be back for deployment in a moment. And here we have the board after deployment. As we said, we're playing Contest of Champions. Who do you nominate for your champion?
My champion today is going to be Gormok, which is this guy right here.
It's going to be this guy. It's not going to be a leader because you're a coward. Admit it, that's why. So, you see, here we have all their loot. They've just come down from these hills. And then you set up over here. Your leader's here. And over here we have the Uruk-Hai. And in the middle, there we go. That's what Durgaz or whatever his name is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's roll for priority.
Well, the first thing I need to do is actually see if this guy even arrives.
Oh yeah, because he has his old battle wound to roll
That's
over
right.
here. No!
Why did I use a red Mordor dice?
Your Mordor? So he actually fell off his high horse.
That's not good.
So, as it turned out, as he was saying, we're not slaves to Uruk-Hai, he fell off his walk, wounded. I
He
think
got a little tired. In
I
excitement.
think the Uruks are laughing now, and they're like, they're like Jabba the Hutt.
God damn it.
So, after that, let's roll some priority.
Yeah.
By the way, you obviously know who my champion is, right?
Yeah, it's going to be your leader, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what you get. You get a
2. And
I
1.
get another 1.
So, we'll come back after movement. And now we're back after movement. As you've seen, the Uruks here started moving forward, but you decided you didn't want to go fight my hero. You wanted to go fight this berserker with your hero and your extra guy. Over here, we have Grusk versus a lieutenant, but these two are also fighting. Remember, you can only use your spear if you go one-handed with that weapon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, you had used spears against two-handed. Anyway, it is now shooting, and I want to start shooting with my 2 guys over here, my scouts, and they want to fire at your spear support.
Sure, yep.
Yeah, so it's 4 pluses to hit.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so what do you want to shoot at?
I'll have my shot, and I'll have it on this archer right there.
And the archer over there. Okay.
It hasn't moved, so
Yes.
I'm looking for 5s.
Yes.
That's a 1. So that is nothing. Ah, trees.
Oh no.
So yeah, that's the end of that.
Yes. So let's go into combat. Do you want to call anything?
I don't
You
have
don't have any
might
might.
on the table.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I forgot.
and it's your priority, so you get to choose where we start.
Okay, let's start with the Uruk-Hai berserker who has fight 4.
Okay.
He's not gonna be fainting, honestly,
Okay.
and he will be going one-handed.
I'll be fainting and piercing striking on red.
Let's set the standard.
I get a 5.
You get a 5, and then I get a 6.
Ah, of course he does.
So you move backwards.
Yep. And I'll just see what the piercing striking guy goes down by. Goes down by 2.
So what's his defense?
It's 3 now.
And I'm strength 4, so that's force. So I'll start with 1 attack on him, needing force.
Okay. Got him.
Does he have any fate?
He does not, so
he
he
goes.
is removed.
And then a strike on your other guy. 6, so that's a wound, and he has 1 fate point.
Gosh.
So he might get out.
Yeah.
Your good guy might leave.
Yeah.
So that means that your champion is dead, which means you lose 2 points. But I haven't gotten any points yet, so it actually is a stalemate. So who's your next hero?
Well, I guess it would have to be Rograt.
Okay, so let's see if I can beat Rograt.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was a good berserker.
Yeah, that was a little too good.
Okay, so I'm gonna start out by shielding over here.
Okay, I'll be two-handed piercing striking with this guy.
Yeah.
Not going two-handed. And, yeah, spear. So the red will be the two-hander.
Okay, fair enough. Should I set standard with my... if I get 6s, then I win.
Okie dokie.
3.
Do not. And I'm just going to use the blue dice to represent Rograt because I do get a reroll for this with Blade Master, so we can see which one he is.
4, 3, 3. So you get it.
Lovely.
And he is not trapped now because I can move this guy back.
Uh-huh. So now we'll just see what the piercing strike goes up by. Goes up by 2.
Yes.
So I'm strength 5.
Yes. And he's defense 6, so still needing 5s.
Okay. And it was two-handed, so I need 4s.
Oh yeah, with one of them.
Yeah. And I got it there.
Was that the was the red
Yeah,
one?
it
Okay.
is. So he's dead.
So he will use his fate point.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh.
So he takes it.
Of course he does.
So he's out of fate. Okay, so let's roll for prior to turn 2.
Yep. I get a 2.
I get a 2, so you take it.
I do.
So we'll come back after movement. And here we have the board after movement. So you tried moving in on my wounded lieutenant and my berserker, and then you took Rutgard, is that his name?
Yep.
Rograt or something?
Rograt, that's it.
He went up against the scout, and then the other scout joined in. You have one guy who couldn't join in, and then I have 3 guys on your orc here.
Oof.
So it's shooting. What do you want to shoot into combat?
I can't shoot. I moved my full distance.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll go.
Otherwise, that would actually be worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So, what do you want to fight? Actually, you know what I want to do before anything?
No, you
I want
can't.
to call heroic combat.
I forbid it.
I want to call heroic combat with my 1 point of might.
I forbid it.
Ah,
Yeah. All right.
So leader is gonna be red. No, berserker is gonna be red.
Yep.
Leader's gonna be big white. No. Leader's gonna be blue,
Yep.
and other guy's gonna be white.
Okay.
My berserker will go two-handed
Sure.
and fainting, and this guy will also faint. So I have the fight value from my leader.
Gotcha. Alright, let's see what you get then.
That's a 6.
Yeah, you win that. Can't really do anything about that.
And trapped, I think.
Yep, I am.
Yeah. So re-rolling ones on everyone but the blue.
You got him.
Uruks. Uruks. So everyone in the fight gets to move on.
This is going to be over by turn 2, folks.
Do they have to move into the same combat, or do they just move into a combat?
It's a very good question. I don't actually know.
Shall we say a combat or the combat? That depends.
Say A combat.
A combat.
I think they need to finish within a certain amount of inches from each other, but I think we're pretty
Oh
close
yeah,
to that.
yeah. Okay. So now you choose.
Okay, thank you. Nice to have an option.
What do you want to do?
We'll do this guy.
This is a week's worth of content, guys.
And I'm not going to go two-handed, but I will piercing strike.
I will go two-handed with my red and fainting with red.
Yep.
And one-handed with the other one.
So there you go. You get a 6.
Yeah, I get a 6.
So I move back. And I go down Strike 1, time defense 3.
Nothing.
Hooray.
Bosh.
Wow, that was lucky.
Well, actually, let's see. This one, the 3 goes up to 4 because it was two-handed.
Oh, was that the two-handed?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is gone. Okay. So here you get have one. You get to have a reroll. So
Great.
So how about I roll all my dice and
Yeah.
then see if I get a 6?
Which you will.
Because if I don't, okay, so that's 4 dice. So that's two normal guys, and we have a blue and a red. So the blue one is my leader. The red one is the sergeant. That's, yeah. So you're surrounded.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start hitting
Finish me
you.
off.
No. Needing force. Yeah, force. There it is.
I got a fake point.
Yeah, you do. It's only 1 wound. Oh, he's still in.
Well, actually, no, it's 2. It's just a 6 there as well. So
Oh yeah, he's defense 4. Yeah, that's true.
so he's dead.
He is dead. Okay. So you're definitely broken now.
Yes.
Which means the game might suddenly end. 1 or 2, the game ends. Roll dice. The game continues.
No, not this butchery.
Okay, so
Priority.
priority.
I
You get it.
5.
What you could do if you don't want to have another guy who risks wounding, you could move him and get off the table as fast as possible. That way you'll forfeit the game without getting wounds on him, so you don't have to see if he dies.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that.
But
I gotta go coach this anyway, so he might run anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get an 8. Which
you're
I
good.
do.
You did get, but if you're running that way anyway.
I know, I see it as a sign.
Yeah.
He's not scared, he's going for it.
Okay, I'll come back after movement. And here we have the board after movement. You have 1 model. He's
do.
in there in the middle. I want to see you roll a 6 now.
Oh!
Question is, can I get a 6 with one of these? Are you ready? Starting with my two-handed fainting. Yeah, okay, you got a 6.
Yeah, alright, that was an anticlimax.
So, just starting with my berserker.
Yeah. And he got him.
Oh!
God, what a
That was a-
beast.
He's scary. He's like caged animal.
He
Unleashed. Okay, so we'll start looking at some wounds and some experience points. You didn't get any XP for killing, so it's only for being in the combat.
Yep.
So let's go in and look at that. So we have to see the injuries. So the first orc, what's his name?
First one up is Kamush,
Kamush.
the bowman. So let's see if he doesn't die. At 2. So
For 2. So that's missed the next game.
yeah.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's Grosk next.
Yep, Grosk. Who dies?
Grosk dies after a short period of adventuring.
Change the dice. Next up we have the newly recruited Fizzgig. Who gets 2? Oh my god.
He misses next game.
And lastly, Dashnook. Or Dashnak, rather.
Who's fine, which is good because he will level up, so that's very good.
Lovely.
So then we have your leaders, that's the scary part.
Yes. So we'll start off with the great Rograt.
Yes.
See. It's 1 dice for these, right?
2 dice for heroes.
Okay. I get an 8.
An 8. Okay. An 8. It's just a scratch. The hero must miss the next game or roll again.
I'll roll again.
The second result will stand.
I'm rolling again. 6.
That's he goes through the next game.
Yeah?
It's fine, yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
So that was lucky.
Next up,
So then
and
we have-
lastly, we have Gormuk.
Yeah.
10.
10.
Don't think we got a 10 before.
Old battle wound.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes. Oh.
Oh.
So you have 2 heroes who might disappear when you start a game.
Good grief.
Oh. So that was that. So we'll just come back in a second to see experience. So we are now seeing if Dashnak gets his advancement. 1 to 3, nothing. For 5, advancement, 6 hero.
Here we go.
Yeah.
A 5.
5. So he will advance. So let me
Okay.
just go and check what he'll advance into. So he actually turns into a warg rider.
Yeah, that's actually very nice.
So he gets his own warg, which is nice. And now we have to look at how much gold you have gotten. I believe you got 2 gold for playing a scenario. Yes, that's true. And you didn't get 1 extra draw or 2 gold for a win. So you got 2 gold.
Excellent.
What do you want to use your 2 gold for?
Do I only have 2 gold left?
No, you had some gold from the previous match.
I got 1 gold left here, so I'm on 3 gold now. Which means I would like to roll on the, whatever it's called, the recruitment table.
You want a reinforcements table?
Yes, please, reinforcements.
And reinforcements, how much does that cost?
3 gold.
Is it 3 gold?
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
sure.
that's true. So let me just find the Mordor reinforcements on this. Just so I don't have to turn it on and off all the time. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can also use gold to buy equipment if you want to.
No, I'm cool.
Okay, so, oh, you're so blurry. Let's see. Don't know if that helped. That didn't help. Anyway, so I'm just gonna take it down here.
Yeah.
So, give it a roll.
A 5.
Orc with orc bow.
No.
Do you have 1 more gold?
No, that was it.
Or you could get elite reinforcements.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I don't.
Okay. That's an orc with an orc bow. What's his name?
Mustache.
Yes, okay, mustache. Okay. So, this was this game. We'll go into a post-battle breakdown for this battle company's battle.
Blah, 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 blah.
What happened?
Another battle wound happened. Morgash deserted you as well. And now you have 2 guys. So who's the other guy who got an old battle wound?
It was Gormok, my guy with 2 attacks. So I've now lost 2 of my best characters. I have a chance to not turn up on the
Yeah,
battlefield.
1/6 every time. Yeah.
It's not good. And if you've been following this battle company, you'll know that they are very good at rolling ones.
They are very good at doing that. I mean, you just did it, Morgash. So, yeah. Good game, by the way, we forgot to say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't think that was a good game?
I've had better.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah, you have had better. That is true. So yeah, anything else you want to add about this game, other than you didn't win? And so, what do you think is going to happen in the future with these? Are you going to be dragged along by the Uruks in chains or something?
Yeah, I think
That's going to be scenario or something.
I think that's probably what we'll do.
Yeah.
Maybe like what's it called now? Where you have to like go and rescue your leader in the middle or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, something like that. Except you have a bunch of guys to rescue.
Yeah. So 1 orc in to rescue 1,000.
We'll figure something out that's good with the capture thing. Okay. So we will see you next week with the dwarves who are going to be returning, running around the land of Rohan, licking their wounds. Yes. See you next guy. Did I say see you next guy? I think I said that instead of see you next week. But anyway, please comment, like, share, subscribe.
Support your hobby. Let's go with it.
Like, favorite, and share, subscribe.
Did you just say that?
Happy strategy battle gaming. Bye, guys.
Bye.